I'm Damon Jacobs. I'm with William Hulstrom and Andrea Joel of Young and the Restless, who just won the Emmy for Best Art Direction. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I think we all know why you won. The show looks phenomenal.
Well,
the show is gorgeous every single day. It is a pleasure to watch, and aesthetically, it's a pleasure to watch. How, in this era where we know there's lots of budget cuts and differences, how have you maintained the beauty and the aesthetic pleasure of the show, even when times have changed?
Well, the producers and the writers really demanded of us, and after that, I just tell the set decorators to go spend money.
That's right. It's true. It's very true. Yes. But you know what? It's a collaborative effort. It's all of us. It's Bill. It's our art director. It's my two partners. It's our prop people. It's our strike crew. It's everybody.
And I think the production facility itself at Television City, they all care. The carpenter shop, and as Andrea says, our prop crew, the people on stage, but everybody there, and that keeps an old show still looking bright. So we thank them.
That's great. What happens? You get a script, and then do you decide in your mind what you want this to look at, what you want it to look like, and then you make that happen, or how do you make these decisions?
Very much like that. A lot of times, Maria will have input, and we listen very carefully. And other than that, if you're a production designer, you're kind of never off payroll. You're always kind of at the restaurant going, no, if I were going to design this, where would the fourth wall be? And I really like that, but it would be better if they did this. And so you kind of carry that around with you, and then when you're asked to do something, there it is. You just find it.
It's great. What inspires you in your work? Aesthetically, what inspires you?
Everything. There isn't just one thing, because the story dictates so many different things that I just couldn't say. Sometimes we have to do modern, sometimes we have to do traditional, sometimes we have to do things like a wine cellar or a basement, and we take it from all walks of life. It's not just it's not just one thing.
Some days you'll hear them on the phone trying to find freeze-dried tarantulas, and the next day you'll find them on the phone trying to order silks. So it becomes it's that scope which really keeps the job fascinating.
Well, once again, I want to congratulate you two on a well-deserved award. We really enjoy your work, and we look forward to continuing to watch Young and the Restless this summer on CBS. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm with David McKenzie, who just won an Emmy for his direction.
Yes.
Tell me again the name of the category.
Special class, special directing.
Special directing. Now, this is a very, very important award because what you directed and the feature you directed has resonance for all of us in the daytime community and everywhere in the world. Tell us about what you did.
Well, we took all daytime celebrities and stars to Africa and to Kenya, Africa, and we basically had them go out and feed children and find out how tough it was for them and see how they lived, and it was incredible. It was a life-changing experience for everyone.
How has this changed your life? How has this project changed your life?
Well, the project changed my life because when you see that face of poverty, you know that it's so important to help, and I can't ever forget it. It's something you will never ever forget. It's something that once you've seen it and experienced it, it's life-changing.
What might you say to one of our readers who enjoys soaps and wants to help but just doesn't know what they can do, one step that they could do to make a difference in this world?
Well, I think what happened with all the soap stars that went there, Susan Lucci summed it up the best. You can't help everybody. Just start small. Just do a little something for someone. And we worked with Feed the Children. They were terrific. And Montel Williams, Susan Lucci,
Anthony Geary.
Everybody went there. It was fabulous, and everyone felt the same way.
Yes. Thank you so much for your work on behalf of the soap watchers and just the whole world. It's so important what you do.
And don't forget, watch the Daytime Emmys.
Watch the Daytime Emmys. CBS. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. You just won the technical Emmy for Best Makeup.
Yes, we did. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. So how does this feel to you?
It's such an amazing tribute, I think, to the women and all the hard work, and I think to our families that sacrifice themselves for the sake of us. So
a lot of people tonight have been thanking their families for sacrifices. What are the sacrifices?
I think it's the restless nights without us, but I also think it's just the huge support that they give us as well. So this is such a cool thing to be a part of a family, you know, and that's what all my children is. And so, like, what a tribute to a really great group of people.
It sure is. Now, was there a particular episode you submitted this year, or was this in general for the year?
This is in general for the year, but actually what we did is we had a huge Halloween episode that we did, and I mean, everyone was decked out to the nines, from the wonderful day players and the extras to the contract players. I mean, it was such a cool, it was a cool extent of us in every way.
That's so wonderful. And for you, with the move to LA from New York, what's been the biggest change in your job, in your daily tasks? Has it gotten any easier, any harder?
Well, you know what? That's actually, they have another makeup team out here, and I'm fortunate enough to join them. And it's been the changeover to HD. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but we're now in HD, so that's something different for everyone. And it's actually a great challenge and something I enjoy very much.
Great. So what is the biggest challenges that HD has posed to you? More pores, more different lighting.
You know what? It's just fine-tuning your skills in every way so that you can't slide by, you know? So it really challenges you to make sure that everything is perfect.
All right. Congratulations on your Emmy win for Best Hairstyling in a Drama Series. That's so wonderful.
Thank you. This is our 4th Emmy for hair.
Wow.
4.
Wow. So how long have you been doing the hair for this show?
Well, I'm here in my 23rd year, and these two young ladies, they just started a year ago.
Our first year for mine and Audrey.
So it's a great team.
That is so wonderful. Now, when you get a script, how do you decide how the actors and actresses are going to wear their hairstyle? What goes into the decision-making process with that?
Well, it depends on the character and what they're wearing for the day and what's going on in the script.
Yeah, it's hard because the scenery is completely different every day. And the continuity is very important also, so we really don't decide what it's going to be. You know, they tell us what to do.
Right. Now, in real life, sometimes we change our hair. We do something when we want to change in our lives. Do the characters on Bold and the Beautiful ever done that? Do they ever express their character through their hairstyle?
Sure.
Oh, definitely. I think that's in everyday and everybody. You know, your hairstyle shows a lot about your character and your personality.
Yes. And are there certain weather conditions here in LA that ever make your job harder to do than others?
Humidity.
It takes a little more time to do on those days. Okay. What still keeps you inspired after all these years on Bold and the Beautiful? For you, sir, what keeps you inspired to do this job and to keep doing Bold and the Beautiful work?
Well, I was very fortunate to start in this show 23 years ago.
Wow. The very beginning.
At the very beginning. Yeah. And I continue on, and I loved it. I love everybody in it. And the actors are amazing. And everybody, the producers, everyone is really outstanding people. And it's a great place to be, including Mr. and Mrs. Bill, which I will never going to forget.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And as we know, Bold and the Beautiful has a huge international following. Do you ever style the hair thinking that people in Italy and Europe are going to be looking at the hairstyles and deciding how they're going to wear their hair that day?
Yeah, we went to Italy quite a few times, actually.
Yes.
And we won an Emmy in Lake Como.
Great. Great. Now, was this for a certain episode or series of episodes, or was this awards night for the whole year?
No. That was one particular episode we did in Lake Como.
Oh, okay.
And we won an Emmy for that show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your hard work. Congratulations. It's so great to see the people who don't usually get the accolades you deserve. There's so much work that goes into that. Thank you.